Matthews, Matthews, chapter 5, verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem El Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. The Wadi Yahweh Shem El Shai for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the terror of the Lord for the whole full life into the chambers. Simultaneously, the terror of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I rock the God, Lord, take the course of the video. This is the best for seeking salvation. Time is 4:24 a.m. November 7th, 2022, the year to turn up, and things has turned up quite well, and more to come. I think in my sure belief that this is just the end of the year, but more things are gonna pop off for this year end. More things are gonna turn up. It's gonna flare up like athlete feet. Hey, but yeah, it's for the truth's sake. Everything is happening for the truth's sake. And I was just going over some verses, and it led me to these three verses right here, which Yahweh Shai has said. Our great King has said this. All right, let's read what he said again. All right, let me see something here. Slocky. Okay. He said, Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, blessed are the poor. That's right, in the spirit. That's right. We are blessed, man. And we are blessed in the spirit. And we're gonna be blessed in the flesh soon too. We're gonna have our ultimate bodies and we're gonna have everything. For there, because right here it tells you right here, for there is a kingdom of heaven. For there is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven. Cause I was just watching a video too about it was Roots. I remember when I was a little boy, I was watching. I was so angry, man. I was very angry when I was a little boy. I was watching Roots, you know, and dealing with the society. You gotta be able to hold your composure, and it's a lot of distractions. So it was, I think one of the brothers put it up in the chat, and they took the Deuteronomy chapter 28 explains a lot to it. I just want to throw that out there. They took the parent's daughter, and it says we were long for our children all the days. Imagine that now. And it happens on a smaller scale, like the Child Protective Service, right? But in order for it to happen, they got to destroy the parent, and everything is psychological warfare, and how you say them infiltrating and putting things in our community like drugs, and how they infiltrate. They put drug dealers in there. There's always a what proves that what I just said is Ricky Ross when he was working with the feds to sell drugs in our community. You know, and it's and I and it trickles down. You know, whew, Salakia. So trust me, they all involved, and they have to keep us down. They have to keep the poor. But we are. But the Yahushua said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven." So we are poor, but we are rich in faith. We're rich in faith, man. That's a very important verse in Revelation chapter 2, verse 10, I do believe. I know that work in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. That's a very important thing, man. For that to be said. How can you be poor and rich? Like, because we're rich, because the spirit of Hashem Shah makes us rich. Verse 4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. And we are, these scriptures, we are being comforted. We found that we got the ultimate remedy. All we got to do is survive this, and we'll be cured and have immunity from death. It's a word. I'm thinking of something right now. 1 second. 1 second. Hey, Shalom. Yeah, very powerful verse right here. Very, very powerful. And like I said, that you'll be granted immunity from death, and you'll be the first fruit. I think I mentioned that, but I had to find this verse because this verse jumped in my head. This one and another one, but this one was very powerful. And now I want to read this, right? Which is very, very, very powerful, man. This is, and based upon the verse, it's Revelation chapter 14, verse 4, very powerful. But I want to read the title of this, right? It says, the Lamb, right? This is Revelation chapter 14. The Lamb and the 144,000 on Mount Zion. Those are his first fruits. That's the government body. Those are the ones that's already been chosen from the beginning of time. And that's what you want to be. You want to be one of them, one of those men. You know? And it says Revelation chapter, because this verse jumped in my head, based upon the first fruit. Right? And that's powerful, man. It's a real powerful thing that's going on in this book, man. Like, this is what I'm telling you, man. For them, when Salakia, when Columbus came over here, they knew who they was looking for. Well, that's when they started studying us, like Romans. I mean, they probably, based upon Columbus coming over here when he was looking through the Maccabees, Ezra, when they made following us and hunting us down through the spirit of Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah had them hunting us down because we disobeyed him. You know, even our priest and king went into slavery. You know, we were all over the place with Salakia, but we all suffered this imprisonment based upon our disobedience. Okay, but now we're coming back, man. Can't you see that, man? This is glorious, man. Like, you know, while I was watching that movie, when I was watching that little scene of Roots, they was taking people, kids, raping wives, shooting men after they raped their wives, just so they could have their son in slavery. You know, there's a lot of stuff that was done to us based upon the scriptures speaking to us through his men that he set up. You know, so there was always prophets, and there was, you know, and every time we went off, the Lord sent the prophets to tell us, So now the Lord sent it back to prophet to tell us again that if we survive this, we're gonna be the first fruits. So Salakia, this is can't this word right here, Salakia. This the word first fruit stuck out. Hopefully I'll get back on track. Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled. You know, with other philosophies and with women, with other philosophies. Right? For they were virgins. For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb. And how we follow the Lamb? We follow his prophets. And they guiding us to, they follow, that's how we get to Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. You understand? It's going to be glorious, man. Whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruit unto Yahweh Shai of the Lamb. And this is what we want to be the first fruit. We want to be, that's immunity from death. You get put up in those chariots, you survived. Even if you be put to death for the truth, you stand so stiffly, you survive. You regret it. Life is eternal. Life is forever. You don't never die. That's life, man. Not like these damn Rothschilds and Rockefellers and shit. They be buying hearts, putting new hearts inside them. All the time. Oh, go die. Oh, give me a new heart. That's what they do. That's how they recharge themselves that way. We ain't gonna never have to. We gonna walk on air. We gonna use our whole brain. It's gonna be dynamic, man. Forget about it. You're done, Ashashawa. You're done. All right, Salaki. All right. So yeah, I was yeah. So that's what makes us blessed. The way he's about to give us, man. And look, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Right. Let's go right here to Matthew 5, verse 5. Blessed are the meek. See the meek. All right. Let's see something real quick. Let's see what meek says.
Strong's G 4239. Praus. There's
Salaki. Praus. Salakia. The meek, right? Praus. Hold on. Lost my spot. Praus. Okay, I see. Let's see something that says it again. Because we are the meek, man. Slow loud.
Strong's G 4239. Praus. Thayer's lexicon, related entry. Praas.
Okay. Alright, so it says, this is the meek right here. We the meek, man. Salaki. It's a little early. Eyeballs are still. Oh, they won't give me that word. Salaki.